President Obama recently announced that the United States will provide an additional $339 million in humanitarian assistance on top of the more than $1 billion that we've already put in. But one thing is clear, and one thing really was made even more clear in the meetings that we had this morning. I don't know anybody, including the Russians and others in the region who are not part of the support group, who believe that there is a military solution to this conflict. It is clear that both sides will continue to fight and to fight and to fight. And in the end, the greatest victims, the people who suffer the most, are the Syrian people themselves, who are being driven from their homes and killed in the most wanton violence, and who are having an increasingly profound impact on surrounding countries that are seeing their lives affected as a consequence of the outflow of refugees. This war will not come to an end on the battlefield, I believe, and I think most people believe. It will come to an end through a negotiated settlement. Removing the chemical weapons does not remove the crisis, and it doesn't remove the humanitarian catastrophe that is unfolding before the world's eyes. It doesn't change the situation for people who are under fire from Assad's artillery or his bombs, his airplanes, his Scuds. Assad continues to deploy ballistic missiles and other conventional weapons, and he is using his air force to rain down terror on the people of his country. Innocent men, women, and children are starving, as I mentioned a moment ago, while the Assad regime continues to block humanitarian access. So I think the stakes could not be more clear. The killing of well more than 100,000 people, innocent men, women, and children, the destabilization of an entire region, the displacement of millions of people inside of Syria, the creating of refugees by the millions outside of Syria, and the potential for a beautiful and ancient country to be fully destroyed by sectarian and extremist violence is what is at stake here. And that is why the 11 of us are committed to pursuing every avenue available to bring this tragic conflict to an end. There's no way that mutual consent includes Bashar al-Assad. And the position of the United States has not changed. We believe that he has lost all legitimacy, all capacity to govern the country. And therefore, it's hard to imagine any resolution in any other way. Now, he obviously has different plans, we understand that, but the Russians have said that he accepts Geneva I, and the Russians have said that they will make sure that the regime is there and negotiating in good faith, and we accept the Russian statements on face value, and we expect them to be there and negotiate in good faith. The opposition has told us in the past that it's their intention to do it, but they have to make up their mind in their new format in about a week when they meet for their assembly, and none of us are going to prejudge or precondition what they will choose to do in that process.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all very much. Good to be with you. Thank you.